Yo, what's up, everybody? Got a nice season here, Sunday afternoon, between two teams in Group A, featuring Denver Nuggets and Summoners Drift. Both teams looking to finish off the regular season with a win. So, we have already started with some of the draft. Got Zach being obviously taken away from One Punch Zach. I mean, if you've got the champion's name in your summoner's name, odds are it's getting banned. Milio and Renekton, and on the other side, Kaisa, Braum, and Udi are being taken away. I think a really big feature matchup in this between these two teams is going to be up in the top lane with Chilo and Havoc both being extremely talented top laners that play every matchup available and play them very, very well. So that's what we got going on here. And sorry, just doing some last second things. Got to first pick Viego for Denver Nuggets, and some of those drifts has response with Skarner and Jin. Skarner just being a really good safe jungler, goes tanky, um, and scales really really nicely into the mid game. Jin, nice safe, decent damage, just but good utility, good CC type style AD carry. Then for Denver sides, we have a Nasus and an Orianna. Interesting, we see a blind pick Nasus. Let's see if Summoner's Drift has any response to that, or what they want to play into it. Showing your whole top side of the map early for Denver Nuggets is very interesting. Typically, teams like to at least save some form of counter pick going on. So if you look at the side of Summoner's Drift, they really have just a bunch of staple picks. Ari's a nice response into Orianna. Ori can kind of poke her and bully her early, but then once the turrets start to fall and team fights happen, Ari can definitely have a lot of pick potential into Orianna. Where's Grey Ghost? I am not sure, Victor, where Grey is. So I know I think Havoc posted he was looking for a sub for this series, but I'm not sure where everybody else went. I mean, both of these teams are seeking their first win if you don't count the bye. So, just kind of curious to see if both these teams want to just have a nice, fun, relaxing series, or if there's going to be some fun here in the draft. So I'm looking at the second bans. You've got Ashe and Janna being taken away. Janna being a very good, solid support into things like Skarner and things like Jhin, where they just walk straight lines at you. So she can kite them very, very well. And then Garen and Set getting banned away. Nasus typically does not do well with early pressure, so getting those two champions out of the top lane is good. We have a Zilean here, so looking at a Jhin Zilean bot lane. I think Kleiko subbed or played, and he's subbing here. I know he is a very big proponent to Zilean support. And then here's a Nautilus response here, so a lot of CC coming out with that pick here for Denver Nuggets. And actually, Nautilus is a really solid ball delivery champion for Orianna. and a Draven coming out. I actually like this Draven pick quite a bit. I know Zilean can deny him the cash out, but for the most part, with just Skarner showing, Draven can throw the axes and knock Skarner out of the dash quite easily. Since it's kind of telegraphed where he's going. And a Volibear coming out for, a Jax. Jax coming out for Havoc. Jax being a really nice, good response pick in the Nasus. The Counter Strike allows him to dodge Nasus Qs, but Nasus' Wither lowers Jax's attack speed quite a bit. So, all in all, I think a really good, solid draft from both teams. I'll be curious to see how they play out. Both teams have just standard Mage V, Mage Mid. Denver has definitely a more aggressive bot lane, but I've heard some Draven players not really like facing Jhin just because of Force Shot, and he can trade pretty well early. But with Nautilus or Zilean, if Nautilus lands a hook, then it sets Draven up really well. So, should all in all be a very fun, entertaining game. Yeah, Victor, I was hoping one of these teams would cook a little bit, being their only series on this patch with everything going on. I'd be interested. I know we've already seen some teams cook a little bit with Syndra bot, which turned out to be very successful in yesterday's series. So, but let's move over to the client for all of this. Now I'm going to make sure everything else is updated. And let me go ahead and post this on the Discord as well.
Of many foes.
Yeah, Victor, what kind of cooking did you want to see them do? Seen some of that, was it Nocturne Top you were playing?
You can't win.
No, this is definitely not a draft that has much cooking involved in it. It's pretty standard, but we'll see. See what kind of fun these guys want to have this first game. You never know. Might get some role swaps or something like that. I don't see it. Syndra ADC paired with Zilean support. Yeah, I could see that being interesting. Syndra stun sets up Zilean bomb into stun. I really did like the I really like the Nami Syndra, but actually, Victor, you kind of have a point there with Zilean accelerating the XP. That is interesting, to say the least. There's some cook there. I like it, Victor. Syndra Nami broken, yeah. Definitely looked very broken yesterday. If the Nami's very good with the E timing, Definitely is a lane that I think you can't just bust out and instantly uh, perform on. Yesterday, definitely felt like in the early game, Syndra and Nami were a little out of sync, but then after Syndra got a kill, you could definitely feel how far ahead she got in the Nami E. I believe she might have been maxing E. Um, Definitely made the Syndra Nami lane like do so much damage on the all-ins level 6. So, but this is our first Nasus top lane. I know you definitely had a few games mid. I don't think anybody's actually played at top. And maybe Victor can kind of throw something in chat on how this Nasus Jax lane goes. I feel like both of them have tools that the other one hates. And both of them really don't mind scaling either. About another 45 seconds on the delay here. I don't know why. Alright. First game load in. The client. Hopefully no issues. Nope. No issues. Sweet. Oh. I like the Aerial on Orianna. Electrocute on Ari. Aerial on Zillion. I think we've seen Guardian yesterday. Jax wins until Nasus has more points than Wither. Don't play much. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Jax taking lethal tempo. Okay. So you get a little more love out of the lethal tempo here. And one punch on the Skarner. I know we've seen him on the Skarner quite a bit. And actually, I was fortunate enough to sub with the Summoner's Drift team last weekend. Bunch of really nice group of guys. Appreciate them letting me sub and getting the itch of playing again. But hopefully everybody's solo queues grind is going well. And hopefully everybody's pick'ems from Worlds is working out. So curious to see what the top 2 seeds from NA end up doing. And I think they got pretty favorable matchups for this first round of the Swiss, but we are now in game. So let's end up seeing what happens here. It's like a standard 5-point from both teams, looks like.
Seconds until minions spawn.
What is that sound? Oh. There's a Nasus skin dancing. God, has an ugly chroma on that Skarner skin, I'm not gonna lie. Skarner with the +5.
Minions have spawned.
Rip 100T. Yeah, we don't really track or talk about minor region teams, but the NA top 2 seeds I think are going to do really, really well. this dance on this skin. That sound is something. And Jax doesn't care about this minion wave. Key start for Nasus. Oh. Nice bouncing grenade there. Getting a little bit of poke damage on Nautilus. See who gets this level 2 here. I think they're both going to get it roughly around the same time. An early wither here by level 2 on Nasus. And Ahri getting poked out a little bit here. Ori can definitely push her back in the early laning phase. Sheldova's just spamming this dance on Nasus. Skarner Chroma looking like base old Scar. Yeah, I can respect that. I'm down with that. I actually didn't like that Chroma, but now that you put it that way, I'm kind of here for it. I'll allow it. I just want one time, like maybe this game too, if Denver Nuggets can take this game 1, they just don't ban the Zac game 2. Like the man's called One Punch Zac. I want to see the Zac. But early CS lead here by Jax. Viego gets the early clear in his bot lane. Helps him secure this Scuttle Crab here. Looks like Skarner's posturing for a potential gank. Oh, but we have a hook here by Nautilus. See if we can get a Draven cash out potentially. And there's a first blood for Draven, the cash out. He did flash and barrier. Ended up dying from that shot. And there was a potential lane gank here by One Punch Zac, but Chilo ended up warding that lane bush, so. Mid laners are doing the best of this trade off CS. I mean, there is some pressure for Orianna, like I said, early. Even at like the level 6, if she pokes out Ahri. But once the fights become really scattered, and it becomes harder to keep track of Ahri. What? Looks like about 200 gold lead over here for the side of Denver Nuggets. One Punch Skarner. I'm down with it. Here's a ghost pop by Nasus. See, if this Wither comes back up here soon, you can threaten lethal here on Jax. Here comes Viego posturing for a dive here on Havoc. But with oh, nice stun. Potentially. Oh, well played by Havoc to go 1-for-1 there. Oh, that was an amazing counter strike. Flash hop out. Havoc? Oh, there. But Ahri's potentially coming up. Oh. Looks like the supports are starting to come up. Well, okay, that was an interesting dodge, but it ends up working. Support's coming up for some grubs here. after Summoner's Drift took this dragon off of that Viego dive. Oh, there's a flash here by Drily. And then Zilean had to flash away from it. But here's Viego and Nautilus trying to do their best to get on One Punch Zac, but then Spoke gets in. Oh, a big 3-man ult by Skarner. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be able to do anything. And here comes Viego with the Skarner kidnap. But Jax ends up killing him. Now we got a 1-for-1 with some more fighting going on. Nasus gets a +12. Oh, big Orianna ult here. Another +12 for Nasus. It ends up being Nasus versus Jax. Like it's been this whole game. Interesting. Please. Here comes One Punch Zac again with the slow on Chillo. Jax alive. I like that, Bori. Yeah, he played that real well. And all in all, it ends up being the same gold advantage all the way around. It's even gold. So see what One Punch Zac does here. Just gonna have to get out of this pit. Nasus, I think, can actually Q-stack on some of those smaller ones. Not 100% sure. But now it looks like they're trying to fight over this last scrub. It's funny, after all of that, both top laners are 3-0. Okay. This would be who's a bigger raid boss. Yeah, this Zilean pick needs a little bit of time to get off the ground. I can imagine like Zilean speeding up Jax, putting a bomb on, speeding up Skarner, and helping them out quite a bit. I think both champions don't mind the speed boost, so I like the theory behind it. But let's just see if they can get off the ground here. Nice sidestep by Draven here, but all in all, big chunk taken out of him by Big B. And even an exhaust burned on this Draven as well. Oh, there's a gank on the other side of it. Nice ghost popped, but Nasus ends up getting Skarner kidnapped. But there's just not much they can do with it with all the damage taken by Havoc. Dravis with a hubris first. Not a big Draven player, and I haven't even seen him for a while, so I'm not sure if it's like straight lethality Draven or if it's just lethality first into crit. Stacks Nasus has right now 99, so it's definitely like, okay on the stacks. He's not ahead, but not really like too behind. Nice trade by Ahri here. Nice charm. There's an all-in by Havoc. Popping the ult to get some extra resistances and do some extra damage. And the Wither forces Havoc to flash after he got turret aggro. These two top laners are just, just brawling. Oh, and a shutdown here by Havoc. Big pickup there. And also gets another 2 plates worth of gold. And that I think will put Jax ahead for quite a bit. But Summoner's Drift also taking up this Mountain Drake as well. So it's 2 early Drakes, an offensive and a defensive Drake being taken, which I think really helps out their comp. Jhin has a lot of AD, so Infernal Drake will definitely spike that quite a bit. And then they have the tank and Skarner that's really going to appreciate the Mountain Drake. Oh, there's the hook missing by Drily. They're pinging these grubs here. Let's see which top lane is going to make the first move over there. Because both of the supports look like they're locked in the bot lane right now. I say that and it looks like Nautilus is going to dip. Here comes a TP in. Oh, and that's a Skarner kidnap into Jax stun on both of them. Oh, nice sidestep by Viego, but I don't think it's going to be enough. So that's Denver Nuggets taking these 3 grubs, so it'll be 3-3. I think grubs works definitely. Both teams want to have grubs, so the fact that it's 3-3 means both of these split pushers will be able to take down turrets much faster. Here's Havoc getting this first turret right before plates fell as well, so he's definitely got a boatload of gold sitting in his pocket. And that also gives One Punch Zac an opportunity to invade. Nothing really unique about the first items. Although we do have another Dirk picked up by Draven. I'm curious if that's Collector or if that's something else like Ghostblade. And now he's sitting on 250 stacks, so they might look to cash in on this Draven here real soon. And that's the one thing I think that can potentially get him back in the game. So they get a big cash in or even a shutdown off of Havoc onto this Draven. And that looks like that might be what they do, and Havoc ends up going forward. Oh, and the Ignite gets the shutdown onto Nautilus. Oh, that's such a feels bad moment. Oh, if that shutdown got on the Draven, that would have been massive. Oh, there is a big 600 gold cash in for the Draven. So all in all, Draven definitely cashed in. He did not get Havoc shut down. But he got the turret as well. So now this Draven's pretty accelerated quite a bit. Let's see if they can play around that win condition on the side of Denver Nuggets. That's the second item by Draven here, so he's already sitting on 2 items. He's got a shutdown himself going on. That Draven's going to be massive. After all that's said and done, about an even, yeah, gold is about even now. Punch Jack over here, starting up this dragon. See if this team will rotate to this a little bit. Oh, Victor ends up finding him. Gets a Heartsteel stack. It's going to take quite a bit for them to take down one punch. He had to flash away. But now we've Summoners has got a little bit of tempo here to surround them. Here's Havoc going in. Ahri makes a move onto this Draven up top. And here's Nasus TPing in and ghosting in. Oh, but big Orianna ult into a Draven ult. Oh, that was a massive combo. But Havoc's in here cleaning up. He's got to shut down. He's got a double kill now here. And one punch Zac with the Heartsteel stack on there. Massive Ori combo in the Draven ult, but Havoc was just, you know, playing to his name in the back line there. And that is a 7-kill Jax now on 2 items. And now we have, yeah, roughly about a 2,500 gold lead on the side of Summoner's Drift.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Yep, it ends up turning into about 3,000 gold lead after all the turrets start to fall here. Here's one punch coming in here. Havoc coming in as well, is trying to stun up this Draven. Draven's trying his best to get away from Ahri and Jax, but don't think it's going to end up going well for him. Havoc is now on a killing spree. And another double kill going over to Havoc. So Havoc popping off this game. Now 9-2 on this Jax. It looks like they're one more. If this Nasus shows on this wave, then that's going to be a... sorry, Susan. And now they can transition this over into Baron. So, Draven did his best to cash out and get himself in some items, but definitely is getting dove on a lot from this Ahri and Jax combo. And there's nothing he can do to get away from it, because then Zilean just speeds up one of the two. That's Baron going down to the side of Summoner's Drift. And they have tempo with Cloud Soul coming up here in about 3 minutes. So we have completed Triforces for the side of Denver Nuggets. Looks like they're going to get this turret bounty coming in. Nice take by One Punch Zac. But they were just waiting for Viego to hop over there. Nice stun overall by Zilean. Havoc with his 10th kill and his 3rd item. He is extremely far ahead of this Nasus now. Can definitely push him around in the side lane. Jhin opening up here on the mid lane. See how many stacks Nasus has right now. 327, so it's still respectable on the stacks, but this Jax is just so far ahead. As one punch. Tries to escort this cannon minion up. Oh, nice dive in by King to assassinate Zero's Orianna. And we have a fight here in the mid lane. Oh, nice big capture by one punch to delay that flight. And here comes Havoc. The King Smoke's doing his best. He ends up getting Draven. One punch was the only one that went down for Summoner's Drift here. It looks like this could potentially be the end of the game. This 22-minute banger right here.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Now it looks like Denver Nuggets might get the opportunity to fight one more time. See, most of the ults are down right now. We'll see. One of the ults that is up is Viego's and Nautilus's. Cloud Soul here, 30 seconds. Yeah, one punch, that's the second time he's kidnapped 3 people on the Skarner ult. But he's been playing the Skarner so well all season. Oh, but here's a hook onto Spoke's Ahri here. And another plus 12 onto Nasus. Ends up being a big Orianna ult here, but ultimately it's on the front line, so see what happens here. Havoc's doing his best to carry this fight, but BB ends up flashing ahead. Oh, what a big stun into a big Jhin ult. And that also gets them Cloud Soul here. Big double kill for BB to open up there in combo off of the triple stun by Havoc. And the TPN, yeah, that's going to be the end of the game here. So that is Summoner's Drift taking a very entertaining game 1 here over Denver Nuggets. So, overall, really nice game here. Let's go over here to the client side just to look at the charts here real fast. Come on. There we go. So, yeah, Big B on Jhin not dying a single time. And just Havoc causing all kinds of hell on this Jax. Had the most gold in the game by far. Wouldn't surprise me, yeah, had the most damage. Just everything went his way after that failed dive up topside. So. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clip that that dive that Havoc survived from. That was pretty impressive overall.
Hey, how's it going?
Yo, what's up, man?
Good, good, good. Um,
What'd you think of game one? Well, first of all, introduce yourself to the stream here.
yeah. Hey guys, I'm Mark Cutie. I play support for one of the other teams. Just thought I'd hop on to give some thoughts, help out with the casting, cause it's fun to watch, but I feel like it's better when you got a little bit of a combo.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, I
Dude,
second that.
game one was kind of sick, honestly. Honestly, I thought it was just there's so many opportunities where it could have just shifted completely in the other direction, but Havoc just kind of ran through it.
Yeah, yeah. I think there was a lot of attention topside, but when Havoc outplayed that dive, it was just like it got the ball rolling for him, and he just ended up taking over that game.
Yeah, that was actually probably one of the bigger swings. Also think that Drake fight that they had when the gold was about even was super close as well. But again, Havoc just came in and hit a triple stun from the flank and killed them all. And basically 1v2'd the jungle and support on the backside of the fight, which was really good as well.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I think it one of the combos might not have been the dragon fight, but afterwards, One Punch got like a three-man Skarner ult into directly Jack's three-man stun.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Do you have a lobby code?
I do actually. Do I have you added on League? Here, let me just go ahead and send you the spectator while I'm getting that up.
Yeah, but overall, pretty good game one. I think the drafts were a little tough for, um, the Nasus pick. I don't think is gonna help break through. I didn't see the drafting, but did he pick that first or was that blind?
That was blind. Yeah, they blinded Nasus, B2, and then Summoner's Drift responded Jin Ari. Or no, they
Yeah, that's
blinded
tough.
Nasus Ori. Yeah, they blinded their whole top side of the map there.
Yeah, so I guess you can kind of see like you're blinding top, and then your top laner is just getting completely rolled. So maybe they switch it up this time and they give top counter pick, or they pick a more stable lane because that's pretty hard. That's pretty hard to see.
Wanna try?
Okay, what do we got coming here? They're taking the Skarner away. I think that's a good choice. Zac too, obviously. Braum ban is interesting. And Kaisa comes out. They're banning pretty quick, so they must have done some research.
Why the Udyr hate? And of course, One Punch Zac in the lobby goes, okay, why the Zac hate? Like, dude, Zac is in your name. It's getting banned.
Yeah, I think that's fair. You can't have that thing in your name and then expect to just let it come through. It is also a notoriously hard champ to deal with because you have to kind of draft around it to counter it. The gank angles he gets with it is just can really open up the game.
Alright, we got you in the lobby. Hell yeah. They have a little bit of fun here. So, yeah. No, we got an Ivern pickup. Okay.
Ivern Ari. I wonder what they're going to take second here. I assume they're going to pick 8 tier support. What a hope.
Yeah. Probably going to be. Oh, there's a Tristana. I'd probably suspect some type of carry style top lane as well coming in with Ivern. Ivern's just a really good enabler for all the carry, bruiser, juggernauty fighter type champs.
Yeah, I think Blitzcrank blind here is pretty interesting of a pick. It gets countered by Triss, so
Also,
I
kind of
hope.
pseudo countered by Ivern because Daisy can just be used to be
Yeah,
in
yeah, you're
Blitzcrank's
right.
face.
So the lane doesn't, unless it's Triss mid, but I doubt it. The lane doesn't look great. but see what they lock in and support.
Hmm.
Any type of front line's good here. Yeah, I think Maokai's great.
Yeah, it's most likely Maokai support. I mean, it could be top. We've seen Dippy and some of the other top laners pull it out. But Dippy plays
Yeah.
anything. I mean,
I feel like everything this patch is kind of up in the air. I don't know. Have you played against the new Cassante? What the hell is that thing?
I've heard because the patch came out during my work week, so I didn't get to really play a lot until like Thursday, Friday. And I heard they were already hotfix buffing Cassante. I'm like, wait,
I
what?
don't, I don't know. Like I played against it. It just feels monstrously more broken than before, but I don't know.
No.
Could be wrong. Maybe it's just me. They give
Uh,
him 50% armor pen on his ult. It's like what a
armor.
crazy.
Oh, I see. I didn't
Like,
see. I didn't see those changes. I just knew they were changing him, and I looked more at the items that they nerfed. I did not see much of the champion changes. Oh my god, 15 cent pen? Oh, that sounds terrible.
that's like more than an 80 carry for free. I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to see how it plays out, but I feel like it's gonna be a pretty strong pick
Yeah, you guys.
going into the finals.
Yeah, fucking bot lane lost Giant Slayer, and then they just give this little, pity cut down that even the tanks can use. And now they give him that. Oh man. But yeah, Draven and a Jin ban, so um
I guess they think it's Triss mid. Could be. I have no idea if that. It's definitely not.
oh, okay. Well, it's Triss bot because there's a Zed.
Yeah.
That's that's an interesting pick. We don't see that too often.
I don't. It's a really bad into the Ari too. I think
Um,
it's like a pretty bad matchup for the Zeds. So we'll see how he plays it.
I mean, he can still. I think he still puts a lot of pressure on Ari to play safe, but yeah, Ari has no issues indexing into stuff like Zanya's to combat him.
Yeah. The big thing is because when Zed pops his R, he comes up right behind her, and she can just hold the charm.
Hmm.
And it ends up being pretty bad. Well, most of the time at level 6, and then pre-6 she should just get shoved. So we're gonna have to see how junglers influence the matchup, but I don't really see how an Ivern's gonna. I mean, he does get a couple of gank windows, I guess, but if he misses the Q, the gank's just dead.
Now then, to being a Wukong top over here for the side of Denver Nuggets, and that looks like a Swain Blitzcrank bot lane.
Mordekaiser, wow.
Oh, that's traditionally a pretty good pick in the Wukong since he gets armor from his
Yeah, I
passive.
think they need the AP damage too.
Yeah, it's also accurate. So, what what's your thoughts on the Swain bot lane? I know it's been getting a boatload of play.
No, I don't see the synergy between the Swain Blitz. Like that doesn't seem like a great lane together. But I think you could play the Swain in like a matchup where you're not necessarily going to hard win it, but you want to just sustain for the mid game. And then when you look at those like level 6 team fights around drag or around grubs, Swain looks pretty strong there. But inside of the lane itself, it's pretty tough because if Swain doesn't hit the E, the champion's basically just non-existent.
Hmm. Yeah, the Swain also gets like deceivingly tanky. I know with the new build, um, was it like Malignant's Cosmic Drive into Abyssal Mask? Like he's so fast and so tanky that his mid game spike really gets exploded with that build. But we'll see if they go with that. But who does? I mean, there's a lot of champions on the side of Denver Nuggets that I think can run away and survive the Mordekaiser ult quite easily. This will be
Yeah,
interesting.
I mean the Mort ult's interesting. I guess you could use it on the Swain when he pops his. If he takes the Ari, I mean, he's definitely killing Blitz for sure. He's probably killing Ari too. I don't think he's gonna kill the Swain, the Wukong, or the Hecarim. But maybe he could kill the Hecarim early game.
Hmm.
Well, now it's just bad.
We're gonna see though. I have a feeling that Hecarim's gonna be ulting and Mord's gonna ult him and it's gonna do nothing.
Yeah, those interactions are a feels bad moment. Um, I see it a lot when it's Ornn Mordekaiser. There's a lot of really good Ornn players that
Yep.
time the W well.
Yeah, I'm more interested to see how this Zed's gonna play out because I don't really see its place inside of the draft. I mean, maybe it's a comfort pick, but who's he gonna kill? You know, there's no AD carry, so your only person you can really assassinate is the mid laner, and Ari's just notoriously mobile with CC, so
Hmm.
it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, this is
Because Swain's gonna get Hourglass, and who are you gonna try to kill? You know?
yeah, yeah, this is our second, I believe our second or third Zed of the split, and it's just any type of assassin or burst champs mid have not been very successful. So be curious to see if he goes like full lethality just to try and burst somebody. But you're right, there's just so much beef and mobility on the side of Denver Nuggets that I don't know what this Zed's gonna do.
Yeah, he's gonna ult in, and then he's gonna get Blitzcrank ulted, silenced, and just killed.
Mm.
But outside from that, I think their draft is better. Um, you know, it counters the Blitzcrank pretty well. They have enough mixed damage to kill most of Denver Nuggets team. See. If the Wukong gets ahead, though, I think it's going to be a really hard game for them.
Yeah, agreed. Wukong, I mean, even when Zed jumps in, Wukong just presses R around whoever Zed ulted, knocks him up.
Yeah, because if this Mordekaiser gets behind, they're not going to have enough AP damage, and the side of Denver Nuggets can just stack armor. And you know, you could literally like I could see a world where Swain just stacks an armor item, like full armor, and like you know he just never dies basically.
Hmm. Yeah, I think you're onto something with that. This Ari doesn't get ahead though. These Ivern shields and heals can
Yeah, I think that's true. They're missing a lot of damage as well. Like
yeah.
they need a lead for sure. If either team, whichever team gets behind, I think we'll lose. Just because there's not a lot of damage in the game.
Yeah. I've noticed a lot to split with team comps that are trying to go without 80 carries. If one tank or even bruiser gets ahead and builds defensives, it's so hard to chop down a really tanky person without an 80 carry.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
It's like if you're gonna draft Ivern, you should probably be picking a DPS support, but they locked Maokai, right? So,
hmm
and even mid lane, you know, Zed's a burst mage. He's not giving you consistent damage output, so you really don't have a lot of damage outside of the Tristana. And if the Mord's not ahead, the game's pretty over. So hopefully we see them play through top side, and then Tristana can just win the bot matchup because it's favorable for them.
Getting some love in the chat here. But yeah,
Hawk it.
so so, but yeah, appreciate you joining me. We do got a big series tonight.
What's the game? Is it starting the playoffs for us now or?
This is the last week of the regular season.
Okay, what's the game at 7?
It is Boomer Squad versus Insane Bananas.
Okay. Boomer
Uh,
Squad versus.
yep.
Oh, Insane Bananas. I think that's the team that beat us.
Um,
I think so.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's our only loss. Yeah, they played pretty well that series. So maybe I'll actually watch that one if I have the time because I think as far as teams go, they were definitely the ones that I liked playing against the most.
yeah. Well, if Insane Bananas wins that series, there is a three-way tie for second place in Group A behind you guys, because that'll be Boomer Squad, Small Brains, and Insane Bananas all at 5-2.
Yeah, and we're the only team with 5-1, I guess, or 6-1. 5-1.
Well, if Boomer wins, then they would tie you guys at 6-1, and I believe you are their only loss, so you would get the tiebreaker
Okay.
for the first seed.
Makes sense.
Which then would put Insane Bananas in a tie for with Scorch for the last playoff spot, which if I remember correctly looking at it last night, Insane Bananas lost to Scorch.
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah, they lost to Scorch
Yes.
and we beat Scorch.
Yeah, so Insane Bananas will be playing for their playoff hopes tonight. If they beat Boomers, they force a three-way tie, and they're locked into playoffs. It's just a three-way tie for second place. Second, third,
Well,
and fourth.
I hope they win. I like their team. I thought they were fun to play against, so my heart goes out to Insane Bananas. Hopefully, they win it. If they don't, oh well, too bad. They could
Yeah.
probably still climb their way back through the bracket, right?
Well, it just depends where they end up going. Because I mean, if they win, I don't know who goes where with the tiebreaker.
Do you think it'll? How are they going to do the tiebreaker?
I
You think
don't.
this-
I don't know, to be perfectly honest. I'm not. I haven't looked too much into it. As I've been on record talking to some other teams, I'm just the media guy. So, not can't really comment. When did Small Brains play Boomers? When did they play them? Because they 2-0'd Insane Banana. I would assume if Small Brains beat Boomer, then they would get the tiebreaker. Boomers beat Small
Yeah.
Brains. And Insane would beat Boomer, so it'd actually be a three-way all the way around. Oh, I don't even want to theory craft this. Nope.
Yeah, let's just leave that up to the
To the-
organizers.
Yep. That is out of my control there.
You think we're gonna see invade here?
Oh, are you already?
Well, we're loading in, you know.
Yeah. I haven't even loaded in yet.
I don't think that will invade. It could happen though. I mean, Heckram's not bad, level 1.
Mhm.
Swain's alright too. But I don't know, like walking into a Maokai, I would just be horrified. Mordekaiser too.
Mhm.
We'll have to see.
No TP on the Swain. He brought exhaust. That's interesting.
Yeah. And the Maokai is running exhaust as well. I don't know why you would ever pick that over Ignite, but
Yeah. Also, no TP on Zed, so he's definitely trying to get some type of early game lead in lane. See if he can pull that off. Also, Chilova has almost 1,000,000 mastery on Wukong. That is
that is a lot of
That is-
mastery.
that is a lot of monkeying around.
It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna have to see with this whether these summoner spells are actually gonna pay off or not. I feel like not taking TP on mid lane is like pretty ego because you're expecting to solo kill your laner, and if you do not, you are in a very rough spot for the mid game.
Agreed.
Especially because this Zed wants to be in the side lane.
I just got kicked out.
Yeah, so did I. Nice little fun riot bug throwing it our way.
What is this? Small indie company moment? Anybody?
First the Cassante changes, and then they kick me out of my spectator game.
I don't know any bot laner that is like okay with just Cassante as a champion.
Yeah, I was playing against it, and it was a Cassante support, and he was literally just one-shotting me. I couldn't believe my eyes.
I am in game now.
Yeah. Let's put this
Alright.
on.
15 seconds, 16 seconds. Are we pretty well close?
I'm in there. 17, 18.
I guess I'm a touch ahead of you here.
Welcome to Summoner's
So let me know when you get to 30.
I'll just zoom it 6 times to go to live. Alright, I'm at live.
Alright.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
It's like a it was a potential invade that got
Minions
sniffed
have
out.
spawned.
But it looks like Ivern's over here on this top side, trying to 3 camp. Oh, nope, never mind. They're walking out.
They did get a topside ward, so they'll know where the Hecarim starts.
It's one of the rare times we actually see Hecarim as a jungler. Also, no first strike on Zed, so yeah, he's definitely wanting to ego kill this Ahri here. He's full offensive.
Contesting for the shove bot lane. I mean, Tristana should get the shove just based off the passive. Nice top trade. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a big, big trade by Havoc.
Yeah, forcing him out of lane blows the TP already. It's gonna be a long cooldown.
I think I'm just slightly behind. What time are you at?
2030?
Okay.
2031.
Alright, 36, 37. Yeah, we're pretty close, yeah.
Let's go looking for a hook.
Yeah, I think they kind of already seen that one coming.
Yeah, honestly, if that was me and the roles were reversed and I had Ignite on Maokai, I'd probably all in there. Oh,
Oh, they were gonna trade
Natural
here in the
solo
mid
kill.
lanes.
nice charm. Good flash. And he's dead. Oh, disaster. Coming out from bot lane.
Oh, we got a hook there.
But Ivern's here, and oh, that's the flash, and he's gonna get the reset, and he's gonna die. Yeah, and ooh, this is looking rough.
Wow.
And beautiful charm coming up from the Ahri, just negating the entire play. And now that he has TP advantage, this set's gonna be very far behind.
Yeah, only being able to back and just get boots, not even a longsword on the back, is already going to be super, super delayed until even just a serrated dirt.
Another big trade top here.
Yeah.
As Mordekaiser has back, so he does have an item advantage. That comes top, but doesn't get the gank because it's pushing in. Looks like Ivern's going to be topside here. They might be able to blow the flash. They're going to look for a gank.
At least force him back again now that he has no TP.
Let's see it.
Using the Ivan shield for the slow.
Beautiful. Well played, yeah. They get the flash. The wave's frozen. He's no TP. Absolute disaster of a top lane wave situation.
Yeah.
And Hecarim's on the bot side of the map, so he's just going to suffer up here. Might be a solo kill. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he felt like he almost had to do something to push that wave, or he was gonna just bleed out. But he's
Again, we're seeing top TP advantage, so it's just gonna get worse now. Oh, he doesn't choose to shove that wave. Oh, he does now. Okay, so not the best, but at least he's probably still gonna get it under.
yeah, I think we will catch about half of it now. Unless Ahri's just now blasting one first back. Oh man, that hurts.
Yeah, it looks like the wave did crash top, but he should have pushed it out right away.
Yeah, Luko's gonna get some of it.
We should be hitting. We should be close to 6 here. Ahri is 6. I wouldn't be surprised if they forced a Drake fight. Once this Zed hits level 6 too. We're gonna have to see though. I mean, bot has prio. They need to play around this Ahri.
She's roaming down here after pushing Zed in.
Oh, and
Okay,
we
looking at
go.
potentially a trade.
Yeah. Well, they know they have no flashes. This should be a free kill now, and they should get Drake after this. I do think the Hecarim should have been here. Should have been down here, but he's trading for grubs instead, which is okay. I just don't think their side lane pressure is as good. Not sure you want to fight for grubs when you have a Swain.
Yeah. I think he just knew they probably didn't have the pressure, especially with mid lane already winning. That he just knew they were going to get dragon, so might as well just trade something.
Yeah, I think if Hecarim finds that counter gank bot lane, while having the level 6 advantage, it's gonna have a different outcome, and they would be able to get the drag, but it's a net loss for blue side here.
Yeah, that Infernal Drake's actually really nice for the side of Summoner's Drift. I mean, AD champions always spike off the Infernal Drake so well early.
Yeah, I think the big thing is getting to the soul as well. I think red side needs to play for soul as win con.
Yeah, they definitely. Oh, would you think they would get outscaled? Them having the only AD carry in the game?
No, I think they scale. That's the thing. Is that's why you'd want the soul. Like that's why you want to stack those drags early, just to secure your win, like your advantage.
Is Wukong all getting burned off that Zed room?
Cancels the base, but might lose a mid wave for this.
Yeah, Ivan's there to collect it, but it's just it's gonna get reduced experience and gold from the CS.
Yeah, he lost the partial. Yeah, look, he lost 4 melees, 3 melees.
Oh, but Ivan lands that Q in the mid lane.
A little bit of a fight going on mid here.
Yeah.
Swell is to up. Zed ults in, goes back. Looks like nothing comes of it. Both mid laners blow flash.
Men ults.
But
as
again,
well.
they're kind of fighting over nothing here. Both objectives have been killed, so it's they're just playing for kills. Oh, nice W from Wukong to get out of there.
Nice shield.
Oh, nice trade coming out. He knows he doesn't have W. He might win that. Oh, but he backs off. The jungler's up here. Good choice. They are crashing the wave. Hecarim's a little late here, but it might be okay.
Oh, that Hecarim always feels bad.
Yeah, I think like Hecarim's a little behind in tempo here. He probably should have been able to be up here.
Red team
Might just wind it back a little bit to see what he did.
Big double kill going over the Mordekaiser. He's Havoc yet again. Gonna have a lot of gold in his pocket.
Yeah. Hecarim definitely could have been there in time. Chose to do his Grom.
Oh, we have a trade up here in the top side here. Top Mordekaiser trying the back, so Wukong's gonna end up getting a shutdown here on Mordekaiser. That's a big shutdown.
That's a great shutdown. And like that's the thing is, Mord didn't have his back, didn't have his item, wasn't able to spend that gold, and Wukong was fresh from TP, so.
Ivern, maybe? Ivern with the solo kill here on Wukong. Him trying to push it in.
Yeah, you can see the farm difference in this top matchup is definitely not going the way they intended.
Yeah. And also Wukong has a chain vest. Like, what?
Yeah, not sure about that either. I mean, I don't think itemizing into armor is the wrong choice, but you already get quite a bit from your passive anyways, so maybe getting some MR to survive the lane phase early is not a bad idea.
I mean, I see nothing wrong still with MR boots at least.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and that's a Rylai's, but Hecarim run away.
Yeah, Hecarim has phase rush, so he's able to get out of there. This ball lane's pretty boring. I'm surprised Tristana's not playing more aggressive. I do think it's hard to get the solo kill with the Maokai having exhaust, though.
Yeah, I feel like they would have no issues diving in with an ignite there to prevent the Swain healing. They get all in there.
Oh, does she hold the charm?
No, she used it already. Zed using the ult to kind of dodge some of the damage.
Yeah. Great trades coming up in this top lane. A lot of action up there. Oh my god, Zed's going everywhere. And
Oh, what
Ivern's
is-
mid again. Yeah, they're definitely feeling the pressure of this Ivern. You know, you don't have to farm your camps because the champion just functions that way where you're constantly on the map. And as a Hecarim, all you do is full clear. You have no other options, so...
Yeah, but Hecarim finds himself up. A little bit of CS, but Ivern has a level lead. Oh, nice
Yeah, explain that one to me.
I-
He's up like 20 CS in the jungle matchup.
I'm not even gonna try.
Hecarim's here, but he really has no team. He has no business being here. He's gonna have to
Yeah.
blow the ult, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he was looking for a steal, but... Really, he should have just been invading the top side, I think.
Still no serrated Dirk on his Zed, so chance he goes like maybe a bruiserish kind of build. I don't know. I'm not up to date on the Zed builds.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
Maybe they go opportunity because that item is completely bonkers.
Yeah. You're seeing it. That's the lethality item you see a lot on Jinx, right?
Yeah, it gives you like 200 decaying move speed after a kill. Looks like we got a little fight going on here in the bot lane, but
Yep.
I do not see that. This doesn't look good, actually. Yeah, it looks like Tristana's just gonna murder them.
Maybe.
Yep. I think like they have to disengage here, but
Oh, we got a
Yeah.
solo kill up top lane. Havoc takes out Wukong again.
Ari getting caught a little bit. No ult yet. It's almost up though, and she gets it off.
Hecarim's here. See if they can
Hecarim
maybe-
has no R. Imagine he has ult in that team fight instead of burning it on the dragon there. Probably gets himself a kill and gets out.
Really good solid fight there. Ends up being I mean if you take the
Oh! Oh! Finds
Oh,
a little
nice.
prize. Went fishing. And Ivern too playing pretty aggressive here with no one behind him.
Yeah,
And gets
Blitzcrank
hooked.
ends up coming back.
Great
Oh, but
hook.
Ari misses the charm here.
Dies anyways.
Yep.
Oh, this is just a disaster.
Yeah.
Still really far behind in gold because of this top lane, but
Actually,
All things-
during all of that, Havoc got the top lane turret.
yeah. And so he's got a bunch of play gold. What is this Tristana doing? Undercover behind enemy lines. Do they have any TPs? They have a more TP. Oh, and he's just going in.
Oh, this, okay,
Oh,
Trist.
wow. Yeah. Oh, hits the hook.
Does this actually work? I think it does.
I think it does, yeah. Honestly, that's impressive. Blitzcrank really slow to react there, actually. Had about a half a second before he even realized what was going on.
Swinol was not back up either.
I would have thought they would have committed the TP there, but he's actually just able to 1v2 it.
That's 4 kills.
Pretty well
now,
played.
Trist.
Looks like they're going to get the tier 1 as well. So we have both outer turrets fallen. Drake's coming up and Herald is up. I wouldn't be surprised if they reset here to take that. Oh,
Oh, but here comes Hecarim.
and you're dead for overstaying, plus 700 gold.
Yep. Which also, that goes on to Hecarim. That accelerates him. But he used ult for this, for Tristana, so really have it back up? Yeah, he'll have back up for Dragon.
And
Oh,
they'll do Herald anyways, because why not? Even with a dead 80 carry. Yeah, they just get the Herald because Hecarim showed bot side. And this is really good. If they're able to break tier 2 with this, it's going to be a huge boost in gold. I would drop this with the Mord for sure.
yeah.
You don't really care about the tier 1 mid, I don't think. Ivan's covering this wave. That's a weird choice.
You got a minute before Dragon comes up, and you just commit your ADC at top.
Yeah, I feel like you should be just resetting here. Maybe put the Zed top, but again, he has no TP, so only Mord could be there. Pretty, yeah, I think a little misstep in the macro here. Mord definitely should be top, but maybe they'll have some time to reset before Drake.
Yeah, I know. I heard you're very, very vocal about Drake timings.
It's important, yeah. Make sure you have
nice
the proper
hook here.
ward for them. Oh, that's a beauty. TP's come through. Let's see if it matters. Big Wukong ult. Another one. Oh, wow.
They haven't killed Swain yet.
See if they can get this Mordekaiser. Oh, jeez, he's just tearing
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
carries this fight quite easily. I think he actually cleans up both of them here.
Oh my god.
God,
This.
this Mord.
Wait.
Oh man.
Yep, and that's what you get when you don't have an AD carry. No, like no one's killing this Mord realistically on blue side. They just don't have the damage, and they fell behind. It's kind of what I was saying in Champ Select, you know? Like, whichever team's going to fall behind even slightly is just going to get rolled.
Yeah. And Swain put in quite a bit of work, but after that TP came in for Mordekaiser, it was just one of those daddies here moments.
Yep.
So. I know as a support, you would hate to see a fed Mordekaiser because there's nothing you can do to your AD carry to save him from it.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is, like, is fighting around terrain, right? So you have something to jump over or flash over if there is a Mord.
Yeah. And that's a 3-item Mordekaiser here in 20 minutes. Oh my.
Yeah, we're going to see. I mean, Soul Point's coming up now. They have this Mordekaiser that is immovable regardless of what lane he's in. They have... Each side has 1 TP. So the Ahri could match the Mord. I guess we're going to see how it plays out, but... I assume they're just going to push for tier 2s now here. They still have the Herald, or did they drop it mid?
They dropped it mid. Yeah, they busted the tier 2 mid and got some damage in tier 3.
So yeah, I think getting a tier 2 with the Herald is it's pretty ideal. They're just getting so much gold. You can see 8k gold lead now for red side.
Yep.
And that they're the better scalers too, right? And they have the Soul Point coming up. So they have a lot of gold advantages not even showing from the dragon stats. Nice side step, but
Oh my, that was...
nearly died there, yeah.
Oh, but Blitzcrank grabbing Maokai here.
Again, the Maokai's flashing out here, but I'm pretty sure they're winning that if he stays in there. Like, who's killing this Ivern?
Ivern's used Redemption in response, so...
Oh, big charm misses.
Yep,
Blitz
there's
hook
another
gets the
pull.
Ivern. And then a nice Blitz hook comes out. I kind of stumble a little bit here.
And Zero's getting some resets here. Oh, nice charm.
Oh, might die. Does die. So being a 2 for 1 there.
Yep.
Oh, but the Zed's coming in the mid.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Havoc even gets that kill with the swipe.
Yeah, I think instead of flashing out, Maokai should have just committed to that choke fight. Mordekaiser TP's in. It's a hard wipe. They get Baron in the game. think Calico's valuing his life a little too much on the Maokai.
Yeah, you kind of mentioned that at the beginning of it. When he got hooked, he backed away, and then he's like, wait a sec. And then ulted back in to start it.
Oh, and this Hecarim is just getting
Oh.
blasted in the realm.
Oh.
There it goes.
To Brazil with you.
Yeah, what are you supposed to do in there, honestly? I think if Hecarim is ahead and Mordekaiser's behind, it's a little different, but it's not the case this game. This guy has so many more items.
Yeah.
Hecarim's on 1 item, Mordekaiser's on 3. And they're just gonna get the Baron here with the jungler dead.
Looked like Hecarim tried to, oh, even Ari's got to ult away from this Mordekaiser. It looks like Hecarim was trying to, like, ult to dodge the Mordekaiser ult, but didn't react fast enough. Oh, and here's Zed
wow.
going after Ari. Oh, Zed things. I like Haku in the chat. Yep, this Mordekaiser is a problem. Oh, nice hook. Here.
Honestly, Calico with some pretty good hooks. Yeah, this Wukong's dead as shit.
Yep.
The Swain's coming out. He has to Rylai's. Looks like Zed's gonna fall. Yep. Mordekaiser's just pushing top with TP up. I would be flaming my top laner right now. And they're winning without him though. Seems like it doesn't matter. This Tristana is too fed as well.
Yeah. Especially with the Ivern in the back supporting her.
Ends up being really good. Even without the Mord having to commit the TP.
Yeah, it's a 2-for-1 in favor of Summoner's Drift. This Ari's just like, you can go back. I'm not dealing. Yeah, I'm not. No problems here.
They have Soul up now. They didn't take their reset after this fight, which, I mean, realistically probably won't matter because they already have such a big advantage, but I assume they're sitting on a lot of unspent gold. They want to take the fight here. It's their best opportunity.
Yeah. Here comes a
Wukong
TP
gets
in by Mordekaiser.
Oh, just killing this Mord.
No.
They're not able to win this, but I think it was their best opportunity for sure.
Tristana's doing her best to try and kite out this Swain. But yeah, like you said, there's no AD carry here, so there's nothing to do a lot of burst damage on this Mordekaiser.
It ends up being 2 for 5, but it's just so hard to deal with.
This Mordekaiser might be full build here.
I honestly think if that team fight's a little bit... It's hard to say, but if Tristana gets interrupted on the first Wukong ult, it could be a different team fight if she dies fast enough. But they might just get all 5 killed by the Mordekaiser afterwards. And they do get the soul. Zed dies for the inhib.
Yeah.
How's this Hecarim looking now? He's 2 item.
Yeah.
Still not strong enough. He should have a lot more CS than what he does.
Oh my goodness.
Flash is coming out. Tristana E on the turret.
This Mordekaiser has Proto Belt now. It's just like, you guys aren't getting away. Screw this. I don't have mobility. I'll buy my own.
How come my top laner never does this type of thing?
He's got to be in the chat.
I mean, and if you really think back to the laning phase, like this Wukong against the Mordekaiser, there's only really a couple instances of influence. The rest of it was just a 1v1. I mean, I think he got, what, 2 Ivern ganks, and the Hecarim was there for one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it can all go back to that early trade that they took, level 2, where he just had to blow the TP, and the wave state was awful. Oh my goodness. Wave state's horrible, Ivern's topside ganks him, blows the flash, and then he dies to try to get the wave under the turret. And I think after that, it's just such a disaster for you.
don't think there's not as much that Hecarim can do, especially into Iron Shield, stuff like that. Hecarim's not known to have like the biggest amount of damage unless he gets ahead.
Yeah, I think that's like the thing with. Oh, jeez, look at this. Just proto belting forward. The thing with playing jungle in 5v5 games is that like your role is typically more so to like bail your laners out, and like if you look at that top gank where they dove Wukong under the turret, Hecarim was late by about a second, maybe a second and a half, and he could have been there, but he wasn't, and it made all the difference. Imagine if he, instead of missing his ult, he gets a double fear into their turret.
There's nothing Ari can do. Look at Mordekaiser's halfway to Zhonya's now too.
Yeah, this game's looking really tough for blue side.
Yeah.
He's got a level 17 Mordekaiser.
Oh my, he's a legit raid boss. Oh, but Mordekaiser gets hooked under these two turrets and proceeds to just walk away from it.
Nope. He's not dying at all. And he's still alive.
Yep. Swain tried the Zhonya's into the middle of it. Oh my god, that Mordekaiser keeps flat Swain.
It's Tristana is just free hitting. Yeah. These team fights are just impossible. No AD carry. Your front line is weak. Your back line does no damage. That's the series.
Yeah. That is a 2-0 for Summoner's Drift here. Oh, with Havoc having two very impressive games overall.
Yeah, it looks like a Havoc show. Jeez. I'm pretty happy about that if I'm Summoner's Drift, honestly. It's a nice 2-0.
Yeah, for both teams having really rough seasons, to end it with a 2-0 in that fashion, that'd be really, really nice to end the season off with. So, I appreciate you hopping in on this.
No problem. It was fun. I wasn't doing anything, so just figured I wouldn't let you cast alone, you know?
You get used to it, but yeah. I don't, I think Hair may stop by on the next cast. I'm not 100% sure. But all in all, I know I'm definitely casting it. I'm excited for the series tonight. I'm just
Yeah, good luck. Good luck on the at the 7 o'clock. I mean, hopefully it's a good series. We'll play game 3, close nail biter, you know?
yeah. All in all, just to see also what Insane Bananas wants to cook up. I don't know if you've
Yeah, we have to look. I assume our team's gonna watch the game as well and have a look at them because they're the only team we lost to, right? So
yeah, they've done way more cooking in the kitchen since then. I don't know if you caught wasn't it was last weekend series?
yeah, they've been cooking. Even when we played against them, they were playing shit like Yumi Kane or something with like a funnel strat.
I subbed in for Summoner's Drift for that series. That was frustrating.
Yeah, that's just a weird strategy that's hard to play around, and if you don't do your research beforehand, you have no idea how to play against it. So
yeah, I mean, we felt confident, we were ahead in the early to mid game, but we didn't have any legit AD carry. Like, we went double AP. It was Ziggs bot, and I think I played Lissandra. And yeah, it was double. He just bought Maul into Spirit Visage, and we couldn't kill this Kayn. But it was insane how much healing he did, and the fact that it was open mid, too. It was Kayn Yuumi open mid. It's like, what?
yeah, I mean.
But
can't win them all, I guess.
No.
Some weird stuff for sure.
No, we were thrown for a loop in that draft, and I went back and watched it, and I just chuckled. I'm like, what do you? It's just you win some, you lose some. But it was a lot of fun. So, but yeah, any have you guys spec'd out any teams from Group B yet?
Honestly, no, we haven't looked. We might just have to go in blind. I guess we're gonna have to see. I don't know. I know that I've heard that their bot lanes are better than in Group A, but we're gonna have to see.
I mean, I don't want to put it like that. I think definitely Group A was the island of top laners, and Group B definitely the bot laners. Where the AD carries specifically were extremely impressive. Um, but you guys also have a very talented bot lane as well.
No, yeah,
So
I mean our team's an absolute unit, but just comparatively to like the average. So it'll be nice to see some of the other teams. I think, to be honest, a lot of the teams we actually played against are teams we played against last league as well. So it'll be cool to go up against some fresh blood, um, and some new teams.
hmm well,
But yeah, thanks for having me on the cast.
oh no, thanks for joining. I ain't gonna keep you too long. I'm actually gonna get a little break in myself before this next series, but yeah, check it out. Probably see you guys in the chat. Um, no, in all, I'm super excited for playoffs. See what you guys do.
Yeah, thanks,
So,
man. Have a good one.
all right, you as well. Later. And just like that, folks. Summoners Drift 2-0's Denver Nuggets and two very impressive games. Havoc ends up popping off in the top lane on Jax and Mordekaiser. So, um, thank you guys for stopping by. Thanks for Mark Cutie coming in and joining me on this second game and giving us his thoughts as his team tops Group A on this bye week. They went in the clubhouse, already locked it up for seed. So, be curious to see how his team does into the teams for Group B, and playoffs is going to be super exciting to watch. So, we will be back at around the 7 o'clock hour with our big series tonight between Insane Bananas and Boomer Squad, which Insane Bananas will be playing for their playoff hopes. So, till then,